Boxing King Media in association with Boxro. Ricky Reeves, catching up with you after the Boxer series. How's things been for you since, obviously, returning back to school?
Yeah. Reception's been wicked. All kids' parents have shown me loads of love. I've had messages, I've had phone calls. I've had people that I don't know come up to me in the street saying, we watched you at pub. You did really well. You did a good account of yourself. So that's more than I could have ever asked for. Definitely, yeah. It's been really good.
One of the things we spoke about, I remember in the Fight Week interview, I think you said either you're going to teach him a lesson or he's going to lay down the law. So I think, judging by that uppercut in the first round, I suppose you taught him a lesson.
Taught him a lesson. Do you know what, though? I've watched it back since. It was tough. It could have gone either way. I've even said it myself. Said it to a lot of people. The last 2 rounds, he pushed me like really, really hard. So there's a lot that I need to work on. There's a lot that I've took from that. But it'll come with experience, and we'll go back to it and we'll improve from it massively, I think.
Obviously, you was one of the least experienced guys in there. Was it 3 fights in? Did you expect yourself to get that far?
Sort of. It were a weird one. I'd obviously had 2 fights before it, and I said it was sort of look at draw. Do you know what I mean? With the when we looked at the draw, I said, you know what? I think I can do this. I think I've got a good chance of winning it. Close, but not good enough on the night. Not too bad. I've watched it again. Like I said, performance weren't too bad, but we'll work on what we didn't do great, and hopefully do better next time.
You showed something that a lot of fighters sometimes don't get the opportunity to show, especially in the second fight. Sheldon started strong, and then you pulled it out. You showed something from inside. I think we spoke about your fitness, which may be a key part, and that might have been the deciding factor.
Definitely. I'll be honest, my fitness wasn't as good as I thought it would have been. Like, a lot of people said, what happened in that first fight? It just caught me off guard. I don't know if it were like adrenaline. The event got to me a little bit. I don't know what it was. Obviously, he pushed me hard, but it did catch me off guard a bit. But I managed to give a good account of myself. Everybody's talked about this second fight with Sheldon. Like, credit to him. I've watched it. He boxed my head off first round. I'll give him that. But then it's about going back to the corner. I listened to the instructions, managed to adapt, and obviously pull off that knockout. So that's what it's about, innit? Being able to adapt, dig through it when you are down, and pull it out the bag at the end.
What have you treated yourself to anything? Obviously, since you must have got a decent payday for losing in the final.
Yeah. Got myself a few little bits. Most of it's just gone on. We're looking at doing the house up that we've bought already. Paid us holidays off. We're trying to be smart with it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to get too carried away. Obviously, I don't think it is, but I'm looking at it as this payday will never come again. So we've put a lot of it away. Mrs. has got me unlocked with it all. She's making sure I don't spend it too much, and same with her. But yeah, we've been sensible, jokes aside.
Obviously, you're not daft. Obviously, fighting at cruiserweight, I'm guessing that's the weight you're going to continue at. Yeah.
Do you know what? Before this tournament, me and Ryan have spoke about it. We've said I'm at like an awkward weight where if there was a weight, I know they brought this bridge weight in, haven't they? If they brought one in between light heavy and cruiser, that'd suit me perfect, like a 13.7 or whatever. Because we have looked at obviously moving to light heavy, but 2 stone, it is a lot of weight. But we've said gradually we're going to see if I bring it down how I feel. But I'll be honest, I shocked myself. I felt strong in them fights I had against like tough, proven cruiserweights. So it's one of them. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll have to see. I don't know.
Opportunities going to come your way again because you gave a good account of yourself on Sky. Produced a couple of nice knockdowns and a knockout. So a chance is going to come for you. But are you going to take them sort of chances, or do you want Ryan to build you locally and maybe, who knows, set up another Sheldon McDonald fight over longer distance?
Yeah. I spoke to him. I've started back training again this week, just like ticking over and whatever. And I have mentioned it to him, what's next? And he said, we're not looking at that right now. We'll see what comes of it. For me, I'd like to start, build it up again. I don't want. A lot of people have said, you're going to go and fight for British titles. I know I'm not. I'm very realistic at where I'm at. I'm still a novice, even though I've been in this tournament. I'd like to build slowly, fight for a central area. That's my goal, to get that, and then build off that. I've even had people say, are you retiring now? It's like, what do you mean? For me, I'd like to build slowly, maybe do a 6-rounder next, push for a central area, push for an English. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather do it that way, but we'll see.
And what's it like being the most famous teacher at school now?
It's been, like I said, it's just mad. It's been good though. I've had no negative. It's all positive, all positive. I've had from the kids to the parents to the other teachers, random people I don't know. I've still got kids saying they'll beat me up and want me to spar them and whatever. But jokes aside, they've took it on board massively. Its support's been really good.
Well, Ricky, you gave a good account of yourself, and we'll look forward to see where your journey takes you.
Thank you very much as always. Nice one.
Thank you. Thank you.